per year, I forget what it is, like $300 a year, if anything breaks, it's not fixed.
Yeah. So they got some room
I wouldn't have any closed doors, but I wouldn't have any closed
the
doors.
more and more you learn, the more
Knowledge is power, man, across the board, across the board.
they got they offering to start being so I don't see why.
Is the Bay Area acceptable to you? I don't know why we're still talking about it then. No, yeah, anything over 30 is beautiful, man. I was running the whole maintenance department at 33. So,
One company starting at 27, boy, that's what it said.
If I don't get carpenter, I give up on the human race. If I don't get carpenter, I give up on everything.
This mine's long.
Have you been applying?
Nah, I'm good.
You said plumbing?
No, I was asking, have you been applying? He said, no. Why have you been applying?
Because I'm good.
You do something good? Like that? No. You gotta, speak it, you know?
Oh, that's why. Hey, yo. All you gotta do is just let yourself be known. That's it.
Put yourself
Call around like look at what's his name. He even called around, whatever. And that's the same thing I was doing. Remember, I had a whole bunch of interviews.
Yeah.
And I slowed down for a minute, man. But yeah, I've been back up to it.
want a friend?
How the fuck is every light out in Wyatt?
What?
The straight up coming into Wyatt missing like all like the first main 6 lights,
Even the street lights.
Really?
all street lights just out.
The whole strip of
Yeah, y'all want to go
You're
jump?
basically playing like a 13-lane stop
We'll
sign.
figure it out, it'll take 10 minutes, man.
Hey, you know what's funny? You said it and Colton texted me this morning.
Yeah, that's literally the first thing that came to my mind is like they better send his ass out there.
Every time we go to Wawa for the free coffee, then the whole area is closed.
Oh, wow.
Sweet.
Why do they have free coffee?
During the winter, they have free coffee on Tuesdays.
Wait, who does?
Wawa.
Oh, that's right.
I don't drink coffee anyway, I just like free stuff.
Yeah, I know the Eagles give, I remember the Dunkin' Donuts give out free coffee when the Eagles win that following Monday.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, that dude broke his arm too. Did you see that? And as soon as he fell on it and he was holding it, it looked exactly the way my kid's little arm looked. I was like, that's broken. My wife's like, you're not a doctor, shut up. and then he walked off and he was hanging. Usually when your arm's broken, if you hang it down, the blood rushes down there and it starts hurting, right? And he walked off swinging his arms. I was like, damn girl, I guess you're right. And that story came over.
It'd be there drilling sometimes, you don't even.
That's
feel it.
true.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He was by the time they got him up off the field and were walking, they showed him walking in. I think the adrenaline should have wore off by then. I do. I thought about that. It was a good 2 minutes.
Dang.
I don't know.
I'd have been,
Now my kid broke his arm and picked up his Razor scooter, put it over his shoulder, and walked back to the house. So some people deal with it differently. We didn't believe it was broken. Same thing with my daughter. She broke her ankle at the trampoline park, got back on the trampoline, jumped for like 2 more minutes, got hit by another kid, and then finally tapped out. And we brought her home, and it was real swollen. And I was like, but it can't be broken because she went back out there, right? And then the next morning, it was like ridiculous, and we went to the hospital, and like, oh yeah, you should have came last night, it's broken. I was like, she was jumping on a trampoline. It's weird. You ever had that condition where people don't feel pain? So my cousin's daughter, who is Ellen, is now 3, has that like diagnosed, and I was. They live like in Malvern. Her parents live in Malvern. She actually lives overseas with her husband. But we were at. They come back for a month every summer. We were kicking around in the yard, and I was walking around with her, showing her flowers, and she reaches down and starts playing with something. And I see red ants all over her hand, and they're just biting her, and she's just playing in the dirt. And I start brushing them off, and she's looking at me like I got 6 heads. And her arm, and she was fine. Did not feel anything. It was crap. So I wonder. Today's election day.
I know it is. I went and voted this morning.
Yeah, I can't pull that off at the time I opened, but.
I got there 10 minutes before they opened. Stood in line. I was number 3 in line.
I probably could have pulled it off. You get dead mid-afternoon, so it's like right at Bell County, the Bell County, it's a county building in Bell County, so that's what I'm doing. What's up, friends?
You need me this morning right away.
No,
I'm gonna be next door
Yep. I'm just testing it. See, like, which spot it moves the least.
That's why I think But, no, 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Super strong.
That's what he said, that's what
Let me make sure for when I'm come over.
I don't think I need a hand, but it'd be nice to have your company.
Hey, Rita, I have a question.
The answer is either 4 or purple.
I don't think so.
Maybe you're wrong and I'm right. What's
This
up?
is kind of an out of the box question. So this morning the electricity went out like all over the Berkshire Mall, and like we couldn't even go to Wawa. And we tried again to go to Panera, and they were out too, like that whole strip.
Okay.
And there was cops there, like kind of stationed around. And I was wondering, like, maybe they're here because if the power's out, they send the cops out in case somebody tries to like start stealing stuff because there's no alarms. Because if somebody, like, let's say breaks a door or something, I don't think the alarm will trip.
Right, so most
of them will. For a fact is they
most
have a battery backup.
most alarms are 90-minute battery backup. So you got 90 minutes after outage, right? Any building on a generator, so that would be excluded because if there is a generator, the gen's running, it usually pushes the alarm panel. The cops are out for 2 reasons. One, to make sure people don't break anything, but the primary reason is to direct traffic where there are no traffic lights. That's the main reason.
It worked though.
They want to direct the traffic.
There was the only light, like, out here, they only had the main one at Turkey Hill. That's the only one that had the cops in
Okay,
and stop.
so the other thing
Putting up
is,
stop
we're
signs.
out in like kind of a rural area, and the cops around here may literally have nothing better to do than sit there and watch the power outage.
Just hung up and talk.
Eat
What
donuts,
do we
drink
do?
coffee.
But they don't want them at the, they don't want them hanging out at the station. They're probably out so they can be mobile, but preventing looting is probably a part of it.
Yeah.
To be honest, because not all businesses are gonna have alarm systems, and the ones that do may not have generators, so they're only protected for 90 minutes, right? That's what I think. Joe, I remember when Juan was the first one in the room every day, y'all remember?
Yeah, shit to do, man. Ever since that trip to New York, he's never been the same.
That's my guess. I would love it if somebody could text Colton and find out if he got sent out to fix that.
Who's Colton? You guys are talking about Colton.
Colton is,
There were no trucks or anything out there when I was on the way here yet.
because he just does like signal and stuff, right? So it's probably a utility thing, like they would.
I'll ask him tonight for you. I don't teach his class, but I can swing by and have it. But he'll swing by my class because he likes
If
me
you
better.
were here on time, you'd know. Yeah. Sorry,
What's wrong is,
No, it's pretty accurate,
there's 3
actually.
instructors teaching his class right now. It's me Monday, Ross Tuesday.
Hey, no worries.
On Thursday.
Hey, I got my jokes.
Todd, he's one of the.
I got me making both of them. You know what the criteria for bad jokes is, right? You know what we have to have. Right?
I was looking up Rachel Becker last night, and
Did you find it?
I wanted to get my vote in
I just asked
this term.
the
There's a
detective.
nice big thing about our occupational tax.
this one has any. Oh yeah, it does for sure. All of 250.
Occupational tax. And it's going up 2%.
Why's it getting to you?
Xbox log in under me and just
Weather's getting
go
to you?
if it's
A little bit.
It's not one of the first big the squares will pop.
This dude got a scarf every morning, baby. Like, it was kind of nice.
But
I don't know.
Oh, that's like I'll suck your dick. You have to fire up the Xbox.
No, I
You have to make sure that the HDMI is plugged into the Xbox.
Believe me, I
Not
used to
the switch.
get clown because of where it was on the upper last school when I first got here.
that's a New York thing, yo.
Come on, please.
I feel like it's
Give me $5.
Give me a
hamburger.
Alright.
Yeah.
And then she'll plan to remind you, but when the Xbox fires up, if somebody takes a minute to display the recently played games, if it's not under recently played games, my games and apps or whatever, it's up on the top. And it'll be in there.
You want to see the ultimate rig?
Alright,
Give out these to people.
I FaceTime you if you need on to show you.
The little white light.
The next girl you write, give her this.
Cool.
She's like, are you sure this is
There, what's up? Cheers. Are you done yet?
The Riz?
The Riz
Do you have like a gallon of milk? Just
Half a gallon of milk.
Is that enough? I love that stuff. I'm ridiculed by everybody in my life, though, if it's disgusting. I'm like, dude, I can drink gallons of that crap.
What kind of liquor is it in there?
There's no liquor.
Oh.
You gotta add that with it, huh?
Remember no alcohol substance smells?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we can't. Well, no.
Don't say no alcohol, say no
Let's go, yo, North Face crew represent.
Oh, man, I left mine.
That's a alcohol.
I got this on
Big
sale.
bucks for a hoodie.
I got this on sale for 30, I think, 40, 30 or 40.
At Ross?
No, at REI.
What's that?
Never heard.
It's like a camping outdoors stores.
Is that like in the mainland?
There's two on the main line, actually. There's one in Conshohocken and one in Conshohocken. I don't know why you guys got me think so.
We just want to know you, really.
That's a hockey got Maggie.
We want to know your life.
I'm just gonna stop telling fun stories. Is what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna-
Another North Face member. Look at that. North Face right there.
Yeah, see, North Face Club, see?
He got that from
They call me bougie for wearing North Face. Do you want to correct them for me, or you want me to do it?
We didn't say the brand is bougie. RIE or whatever.
REI? REI is not bougie, it just has camping
You
stuff.
got initials for your store.
It's a co-op. It's a co-op, too. That probably makes sense.
$100 vest, $150 hoodie, $200 jacket.
All right, so we're gonna review and we're gonna test. But I want, before we do that. What's that? You making fun of my shoes now, dude?
No, not you. I said goldfish shoes.
Oh, I thought you said loafers. I'm like, damn, dog.
Don't be.
Either these, my boots are
Get you some, get you some.
These are.
Yeah, isn't Chris Rock in that movie?
I got them at the shop, actually. How much you want to read? I don't spend a lot on clothes. Put it in my hand, 10 cents. You guys are awesome.
I know where your money goes.
Magic card. Pre-release this weekend. All right, so we're gonna review and we're gonna test. I just wanted to throw out there to everybody that today is election day, and everybody, I know everybody's gonna say is
What
they're
are they
all.
voting on?
What's that?
The president.
No, this is not a presidential election. This is like local level stuff.
Okay, it's not 2024 is almost like right there.
It's an election. It's election day. It happens every November. You can go vote for local level stuff. Local level. Local level is very important.
But are we voting on like,
For who's gonna be the mayor and stuff like that?
No president, legalization's not on the ballot, which it was.
It's like district attorney and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that, no, that impacts you more than the national.
Yep.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, but
You have to know who has to.
We're not turning this into a 2-hour-long political discussion, but I would really love it if everybody went out and voted. I don't care who you vote for or why you vote for them, but go out and make your voice heard. It's harder and harder as time goes on to make your voice really heard in the political climate of the country.
They want to shut you up.
They do. Go out and take every opportunity to make your voice heard. Even if you vote on just one issue, you know what I mean? Like some people are like, I'm pro-choice and I vote Democrat because of that. Even if that's your mentality, go out and get your hat in the ring, cast your ballot, right? Make your voice heard.
I don't think Democrats.
That's okay. What's
I
that?
feel like they be setting, for the last couple of years, Democrats have
They
been
setting
setting
everybody up.
something.
Well, of course.
Yeah, they do.
They're all
It's too
terrible.
late now.
They're all terrible.
been going on for
They are
50 years,
absolutely all terrible. But that doesn't mean you can't vote for the one that's less terrible, right?
The lesser of two evils.
Yes, that's yes, and it's sad, but that doesn't, when it becomes the lesser of two evils and you stop voting, they won.
All
Both
in
of the
favor of
evils
Reed for
won.
district attorney.
they already.
No, I heard my wife
No,
told me
like
to go into
that. But the
politics
thing is,
years
many
ago, and I
people
was
that go out
like,
and say,
I
oh
have
shit, a lot of
money,
people
girl. Never.
they're into this shit. That's why they're looking at it. When they look at how many people vote, they say, okay, people, they don't give a shit. They don't, it's like when, you know that,
I feel like it's rigged, bro.
you know that like 2 years ago, there was a stuff in Reading,
What's that?
on the Double D,
Alright, so you see
hotel,
the Xbox?
the Double D 3.
Is that the
You know that they have like a parking meetings over there, and nobody goes. So that's why they say, okay, nobody goes. Like, we're gonna vote to like increase the stuff parking meetings and shit like that. That's why, because we don't go and say nothing. Like they're gonna do whatever they want.
The things that are important are like town
There you
meetings
go.
and shit like that.
And then just go find a nine cent right there.
Yeah.
You know, attend like town meetings and.
Yo, they were like, I remember that the people that were saying like, there was like a 5 people, there's 5 people.
One of those,
That's the
keep
shit we
going,
need to attend.
keep going.
That mayor sucks, you know.
Yeah.
No?
Walking down Steve with a.
All right, go up to the top.
Bro, I just feel like it's very.
I'm sorry, push, push the menu button on the controller.
Like, who's counting these
It's
votes?
the 3 lines.
Reach troubleshooting.
Xbox. I
Yeah,
can't
with his
see the
son.
screen and help my.
Oh.
You gonna get a drink? Hell yeah, I'm like a drink. We need a Malta.
Is there a light that I'm open controller?
In honor of Kyle, we need a Malta. You live in Lowe's?
Alright, and the controller's not, it's not moving.
I wanna go.
Where the fuck they going?
I don't know, they're going to the Blues. Let's go to the freaking.
You going to vote?
I am, I'm trying to get my wife to, my daughter wants to play Minecraft.
They give us free drinks.
Show me the Xbox itself. I can't see where the light is. Okay, that's on. Let me see the controller. The Xbox thing on the controller should be lit up too.
You need new batteries.
They're rechargeable. Slow your roll.
I got an Xbox too,
Oh,
man.
that's not good. All right, go
I got an Xbox
go back
too.
to the TV.
Really dirty. I know it ain't when I see one.
Oh my God. Okay, you're not in the right. Hit home on the TV
This is on the
remote.
wrong profile.
Go down. It's Xbox. What's the one to the right? You see the green to your right? What's the one to the right of that? I need to know. Go back to the green one and click on that. Yeah. Go up to the X in the top left and hit the bottom button. No, hit back, which is the right button.
I didn't know nobody heard
Can you go up to search and just type Minecraft in? Search top right. Try that. If that doesn't work, call me back, all right?
Oh, my son is now interested in video games.
Bye. God damn. The girl's like works in, she like can hack into like literally anything, but the Xbox like confounds her.
This was simple as thing to figure out.
Well, she doesn't game, right? She does not game, and she just woke up. She hasn't had her coffee yet, and she's got a 6-year-old begging to play Minecraft. I kind of get it.
I like one of them for your wife, man.
Hey, dude, I have an Xbox too.
So like making excuses.
Dude, that was a friendly fire.
Just drive to downtown, get Minecraft going, and come back, all right?
Taking out 5 points for professional as
That's his favorite.
God, I had a really funny, I had a really funny one yesterday that I couldn't say, and I forget what it was. Damn. It was hilarious.
what's it in the book?
It was super
I still
funny.
can't believe he was gonna take points off for our shoes.
Shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, because he wanted us to dress like construction workers in here.
Yeah, he wanted us to wear.
Says who?
Chris, he wants to come in with boots that were ready to have stuff, because it's a dangerous laboratory. You don't want to go home missing a toe.
Remember he said?
Yeah, really? The only thing that we need specialty footwear for that
Safety
we do here
glasses.
is pipe bending. The safety glasses are, you should have those no matter what.
He said, yeah, they had.
That sounds like an old car.
Yeah, Reed, they said, yeah.
Sounds like
they
an
had
old
it
car,
out
like warming up.
Yeah.
there. They're headed out there, yeah.
Who's heading out where?
Oh,
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
So he's fucking stuff.
Love one.
Tell them I don't like traders, okay? I don't like traders. It's Brooke. What's up, Brooke?
Shits are amazing. This is Dominican hitting on him.
Wait,
I don't
wait,
think
wait,
Omatagoya is
hold up.
Puerto Rican.
Y'all got Dominican food? Oh, no, it's just the drink. I was like, about to be a mutiny. I'm like, hold
I
on.
walked by Justin, he was like, "You're drinking a beer in the morning?" I'm like, "Yup."
Trash, bro.
Just because it's a bottle, it's a beer.
What do you drink? Coffee? Loser? All right, so we go, review tests. Oh, Lord, man, like.
I'm gonna miss you guys. Last week,
Hey, you got my number. We can go to the bar and get Hummer.
Who's got the assignment?
We can go to the Papola.
yeah, but it's not gonna be a class.
Okay, I was making sure.
If I come back here, I don't belong.
5,
I'm an extra
9,
person.
9. Oh my God, everybody's signing.
I see you again unless you move.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there a while. How long you plan to live on 6th Street?
Huh?
How long you plan to live there?
You told me you were moving to the main line, no?
Hell no, even if I'm rich, I can't live because I won't belong.
No, you could live on, you can live in West Philly, that's like right next to the.
Build me a treehouse, I'll live there.
Not
Treehouse.
regular Overlook, right? He's an Overlook. I don't see him making no Southwest. Southwest is a game, man. Then New York boys come down, they think they know something about Philly, and that, you know how that works out. It doesn't, yeah. You'd be alright in Overbrook, man. We can't send you to the hard hood because, you know. the New York-
Overbrook?
Overbrook, you'd be alright in Overbrook. Southwest, not so much.
Yeah, Southwest is a place to come.
What's that?
Southwest is a place.
Alright, here we go.
I passed the rest of the yo.
I think she saw the Xbox problem. It's
Go
amazing.
out comment on something like that.
She can hack into a bank, but she can't fix an Xbox.
Not with no coffee with a 6-year-old tugging on her leg. She could have figured it out eventually, but she was looking for the easy out, I think. But yeah, she can hack into stuff, but she could not turn the Xbox on this morning. She's in a bad way because she just found out yesterday afternoon that the kids are off today, and she has like 6 meetings in a row all day. So that's going to be. There's a highlight reel kicking around the back from COVID of my boys fist fighting in the background of meetings, and it's like a 20-minute long video.
How old are they?
12 and 15.
She might be like, yo, come on, bro.
She's probably like, guys, please focus on me. It's not important.
It's bad. Oh, yeah. When at one point they had in like, you know, there'll be like a typed chat on like Zoom or whatever. You can have a typed chat. People were like, "Baby, play some fake bets on which team is going to win." Like, I don't know, the 15-year-old's older, but the 12-year-old looks a lot faster. They're messing around. They weren't actually betting, but they were messing around. It's funny. I'll try to get her to give me the video. She doesn't like. She hates it, but I think it's one of the funniest
Tell her
videos.
to email it.
Because she'll be talking about like some major like tech stuff, and then you see like across the back, like fuck you, no, that's mine. You can't have the last Twinkie. Like it's fun. It's really funny. Anyway, let's go. Number 1. Which of the following is true with regard to fixed stage switchboards? C, yeah. They are required to contain overcurrent devices, but they can supply stage and non-stage equipment. So those, you know, typically wherever you can control the front of the house lights, you can also control the back of the house lights so that you can turn the back of the house lights down. What did I miss?
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible? Yeah, I didn't see that. If I didn't see basic movies, I didn't see fancy ones. Which of the following qualifies as an assembly occupancy? B, that is correct. The takeaway from this is the smaller areas of these places do not count as places of assembly. So the walk-in, although the cafeteria would count, but the walk-in would not. The convention center would count, but the restroom would not. The Chamber of Commerce probably would count too, because typically they have like large meetings there, but the small office would not. So that's important to know that just the space that holds that many people counts. Any ancillary or auxiliary spaces do not, right? Which of the following is an approved wiring method allowed in fire-rated construction? A, MC, because the MC takes a lot longer to melt than the rubber around the Ronex, right? This rubber will melt at a reasonably low temperature in the scheme of things. Right? Number 4, a carnival ride properly powered through a disconnect switch within 6 feet of the operator can also be opened from the operator's console using a what? Shunt trip, and that's an emergency stop. They look very similar to the buttons that we have here. They're typically built into the control console of the ride. It comes from the factory like that. You need a charger? The flavor. Oh, you got a charger?
iPhone flavor.
Oh, then.
Apple flavor.
You need the one that. Oh, you need like a phone charger. Oh, I don't have.
Here one.
I'm sorry, I didn't unpack my backpacking bag.
Okay.
Yeah,
Look,
it
you got
has my power bank in it.
See charger?
Is it locked?
Did I accidentally?
I don't know why they locked you out, man. That ain't cool. Fire, you gotta figure out who did that. Yeah, so it's a shunt trip, right? It's just an emergency stop, but it operates on a shunt trip principle. The idea is it doesn't just hit the stop button, it drops power out to the right, cuts the power, instead of pushing a stop button, because you never know what's malfunctioning, but removing the power always stops the motor. Footlights and a stage that are designed to disappear into a storage recess when not in use must be designed so that what? D, right? Those lights are typically very hot, and when they roll back into the stage, they don't want it to catch anything on fire, so they disconnect. It's very simple, it's like a hinge switch in a closet. Super simple mechanical thing. In agricultural buildings that require equipotential planings, what is the minimum bonding size? A minimum bonding size is definitely going to be number 8. Yep. According to NEC, cables on ag buildings must be secured within how many inches of any box, cabinet, or fitting to which they connect? 8 inches, yeah, which is, it's a shorter distance than we're used to. Romex is, 12. It's shorter distance than we're used to. When 2 or more wired partitions, so we're talking about cubicles now, wired office partitions, office furniture, are electrically connected together, the cord must be terminated and an attachment plug-in cord connector equipped with what?
Strain relief device.
Strain relief device. Yeah. Was that calling you asking you how to fix the traffic lights?
No.
Did you tell them? No, dude.
No.
Just don't follow the path of current, just follow the path of current, dude.
Ground in, ground in.
Temporary installations, single insulated feeder and branch circuit conductors may be used to supply power for temporary testing, emergencies, experiments, and developmental work were accessible to what? Qualified people only, of which all of you are at this point, right? I know, you guys are all qualified. I know you're not going to get hurt. You know enough to keep yourself alive, which I think is awesome. Number 10. If 2 separate receptacles having different voltage and amperage ratings are installed in a single bolt slip, what's the total load calculation? What does it have to include? B is correct. Thank you. Definitely B. Only the receptacle with the higher VA demand. And what is VA again, anybody?
Volt amps.
Volt amps, and it's the same thing as what?
Watts.
Watts, yep, same thing as watts. They just want to write it out in multiplication because it makes the scientist people happy, right? That's V times A is what it really is. As long as qualified personnel service the equipment under engineering supervision, marine may have a maximum system voltage of what? What's that? 600, yeah.